So this is a special video that we're doing. It's going to be the final episode for Ian's house. So it's the last one. He's going to move in next week, and then his house becomes his private house, and no longer going to be open for video sessions unless he wants to do something on his own. That's up for it. But again, for those of you who wanted to see the final product, what his house looked like, and where it's the status that it's in. So anyway, with that, get on with the video. Thanks. Like these videos, please give me a like. And if you want to send comments are always welcome. I'll look for improvements and how I can make myself better. If you do subscribe, you'll be able to get next in line when the next video is coming back out again.
Okay, so here we are, 1 week to the day before I move in. I move in next Thursday. This is Thursday, what is the date today?
19th.
19th, yeah. So I have to be out of my apartment by the 26th, and they're assuring me that the inside will be 99% complete. The outside, not so much, but I can wait a little bit for that. So we're going to do a quick walkthrough of all the changes that have been made, probably significant since the last major video that we did of it. This would be a big change. That's the entertainment stand, I guess. I thought I had a big TV until I put my TV there, and then I now realized that I need a bigger TV. Mark told me all along, get a bigger one, get a bigger one.
Yep. As much as your pocketbook can afford, that's what you need.
Yeah. Hey. So big changes in the kitchen. I guess the last time we did a video, I didn't have a kitchen.
Well, we had some of it was in here.
Yeah. So more or less everything is now complete in here. All the cupboards are put in. The one thing that we don't have yet, because I neglected to buy a Lazy Susan.
Got the corner, but need a Lazy Susan in there. That's something you can put in yourself.
Right. This is more or less complete. I'm going to...
And you point out your thing that you had to do here, because that's what you were telling about. That was kind of a thing.
Mark and I both went out and looked at ranges, and all the ranges in the store sit about this height. Okay, so we assume that they're this high, but they're not. They're only about this high, which, if you can imagine, for a guy that's 6 feet tall, it just doesn't work. So they built me a box thing here to basically crank it up. There are stands that you can buy that jack these things up, and you can adjust it to different heights and that. Yeah, that's different. I had to buy another plug for that, because that's
standard US.
But you don't see it here.
Yeah.
I guess that's probably it. They don't sell these here. They sell them probably in the US for campers.
And for everybody to know, what we discovered in the process is we wanted electric because we didn't want the possibility of a gas fire and having that in here. However, in the Philippines, they use LP gas everywhere. It's common to do. So the electric is only a secondary whenever it's done.
Bought a little fridge here. It'll do the job for the two of us. Not very deep, but it'll get the job done. Here, this is different. The pantry. I think you did a pretty good job on that.
Yeah, instead of just shelves, I was expecting just open shelves in there, but.
Yeah. All right, and down here, big problem. Come on.
Oh.
Okay, just don't open. Is that door open?
It's closed. It's closed.
Every time they come in, they leave the darn door open. Okay, so up in here, Mark, we're going to put an exhaust fan up in here.
Yeah.
Problem is, no clearance. So I thought, well, what I'll do, I'll buy a wall mount. So
Yep.
basically all the height is there. But there's issues with that too. So they have a solution. They have a unit that they bought for someone else. Same problem.
Right.
They said they're going to use that. I paid them for it, and so they're going to reorder it for the person that's not in a hurry.
Okay.
Don't be
Well, I had
quiet.
so I had fan on mine, and they didn't put any wiring or switch in for the upstairs roof deck.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. I just open the window up there.
So if you need any exhaust fans, I have 2 extras. I went looking for them to find for the bathroom.
Yep.
And then find out I can't use those.
Yeah.
So if you need one.
I should be in good shape. I actually bought one more now than what I need because they
I got
can't use it
4
upstairs.
bathrooms.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be able to put one in the closet eventually, so I bought 5. All right. Come on. Into the office. Oh, he's working on the air conditioner. He had to bleed the line because one of the air conditioners had no freon in it.
I saw him out there with the valves and all.
Had to charge it, yeah. So everything's pretty well completed here. Hey. Come here. Everything's pretty well complete in here. You see the solar. I can't wait to see that working the first time.
Now, Eric wanted to do a special one-off solar.
Yep.
And what we were going to do is cover Ian's solar and how it's what more people normally have in the
Yeah, go feature for feature.
Yeah. And mine is kind of weird because mine is so overbuilt that it can be off-grid. But
basically you built it for off-grid.
Yeah, I did. But the problem is if I do that, then I can't get the credits. They won't give you the credit back from the thing on it. So anyway, in my case, I got to do a meter name change and stuff. So anyway,
Come on.
I've got it in the works.
Come on. Okay. All right. I guess I pick you up.
You're getting too big.
Oh, too stupid, I think. She knows what I want. She just doesn't want to do it. Oh, we got some open doors here. That's a good sign. I don't think there's much change in this room here. Last time we showed it. This is one of the spare bedrooms.
Screens were new.
Yeah,
Not on there.
you know, I just realized that we were questioning about
Ian, was this all boxed to cover that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why they went that way. I kind of wanted a shelf there, but that's okay.
I've asked for those wooden things that are in the top of my ceiling and all that. I asked. There's extras of those, and
So
I asked
cover
for
it with that.
Just make that a shelf.
Yep. Ooh, what do we got here? Okay, be careful. This door's going to slam behind you because.
Got it.
So basically the same room again. They're almost identical. This one's, I think, a little smaller than the last one, but inches. And again,
But this one's got a balcony you can walk out on, and the other one is just the window.
Right. So you can see it's going to be a while before the work is done on the outside here. They're only starting the concrete work here. So much to do. So much to do. So much to do. Okay.
Got it.
Make sure you close that door, Mark.
Yeah.
Into the master bedroom.
Now, what all did you bring in electronic?
What's that?
What all did you bring in electronic here?
Internet.
Who'd you
Asian
use?
Vision.
Asian Vision.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who hasn't showed up. They showed up here a week and a half ago.
Okay.
Because Bong told me that everything was ready.
Right.
For them, and there was something that wasn't ready. So he said, "Okay, I'll come back later in the week." Now that tomorrow it'll be 2 weeks
since they
haven't seen
later
them.
in
so
the week.
I called them earlier in the week, and they said, "Oh, we'll be out 24 to 48 hours." Okay. My mistake was believing that. All right.
So I was wondering about this. So you have the closet here, so you'll have to put up a regular.
Oh yeah. Whatever I decide to put in here.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Look very different. They did the tub looked so massive before, but now with this huge shower enclosure, it looks regular size.
Yeah.
Have you tried your hot water? Do you get good hot water out of those little heaters?
Until the water softener and everything
is in.
Right.
Yep.
So I mean that's kind of holding up
Yep.
everything. Pretty sure if I hit the tap right now, I might get a rush of air of nothing else. Nothing here.
And like I said, your tiny one is in my maid's quarters.
Yeah, it probably works there.
It works for a maid's quarters.
It didn't work in the corner.
Yeah. Well, that was the whole thing. It was in a corner in a maid's quarter.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have to be careful when we go up here.
Okay.
We're gonna have to get past there. You're only on the inside. You're only painting here. Okay. So don't let the dog go, basically. You're gonna come back with a white nose. Okay, down you go, down you go, down you go. Cool.
Now, for your information, I bought something. I gave it to Bong. I was going to show you, but you were here yesterday, and I don't know where you were at. Anyway, I was
No, I
out
wasn't
there.
here yesterday.
Oh, I saw a car, so I thought it was you.
Probably the
other one.
install guy.
Anyway, it's a, you can buy them on Lazada, sandless sandbags.
Sandless sandbags. So is it what?
So it's like a bead of silicone, and you pick it up, and the whole thing, it's like you can get one big enough to go from here to here, from door to door, go through there, and weighs maybe 6 ounces.
So they're like tubes?
It's flat.
Yeah.
Then 5 to 15 minutes wet, it activates and it becomes a sandbag. So
nice.
So anyway, I was thinking, you know, when we were having that discussion with Andy, and Andy was telling us not to do sliding doors, to do French doors, and to do that, and he said, no, we're not going to do that because we didn't like the look. Well,
the difference there also is, mention that when we go down to the main floor, and I'll show you why it's different for us than for Andy.
Yeah. And again, for me, I found these things, and I think they're just the ideal solution. Just throw them out. If it gets wet, it gets wet.
So this is the roof deck bathroom. I decided to put a urinal here in case there's any drinking going on or anything like that. We originally had a shower in the corner there.
Yeah, no use.
Made a few changes there. Out to the tank. Oof. I'm gonna have to get some strapping or something. They taped that a couple of times.
Almost need like a big Velcro strap or something.
Yep. Come here. Yeah, that's probably the car you saw yesterday.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the air conditioning guy. That's Bong's nephew.
Okay. Same color, same car. So
essentially, yeah. Yeah. So this is basically the completed product. We're 95% done on the inside. As you can see here, there's a lot of ambitious work going on here on the main level or on the outside, and it's going to take a while. I figure it's going to be another 3 weeks before this makes any kind of sense. But that's okay, as long as I have a place to park, and I can park on the street. Yeah. Anything else you can think that we didn't cover?
You were going to tell me something about down on the second floor.
Yeah, I hear you.
Do you want me to close these doors or leave them
Were
open?
they closed?
I don't remember.
That's not right. So it's got to go that way. So yeah, the steps is the other thing. I don't think the steps were done.
They were being worked on, and we couldn't film them.
Okay. Watch it, your heels don't hit the inside.
Yep.
Paint job there. Thank you.
My feet are short.
So yeah, we'll go to the back deck, and I'll show you why I think it's different. See the lip? There's a big difference there.
Yeah.
If it's going to run out, not in.
Yeah.
Right? It's not going to have a chance to pool there and come inside.
Yeah. In my case, I've got lip 1, lip 2.
Right.
To go. I got an extra drop in between there.
Yep. So I don't think it'll be an issue. If it is an issue, then that's on me.
If it's raining in, again, we think our typhoon is going to come from this side. Should come over the mountain this way.
Yeah. We've had a couple come in off the water, but they were rare. They were rare.
So.
Yeah, I think that's pretty well it. I think we covered everything. Now here it might be a little different. If there's going to be leaking, I would say it's going to happen here. Right? But again, this is half an inch higher than, see the lip here?
Yep.
So again, if it leaks, it's going to run out, not in.
So my front bedroom is like this, where the sliding glass door is here and the railing is right there.
Right
there's
there.
no patio.
Yep.
I mean, for me, it could have been a big window.
So yeah, I didn't expect that I would be moving in. I thought I was going to have to take a hotel room for a week or so.
Yep.
But no, they're saying it'll be ready.
Well,
the problem with that is, for me to get anything done, this one here.
Yeah.
And my dog sitter is on vacation, not back till Sunday.
Okay.
Thank you. I mean, it's not his fault, but I mean, just really bad
timing.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask him next week, whatever time you can spend with the dog. I've got 100 things that I got to do running around wise.
Alrighty, we'll call that good.
I might even take a run out to City Hardware. Few things that I want to look at there.
We'll call that good.